Russia's 90th Guards Tank Division is preparing BMPT, Terminator, crews for combat employment, refining a specialized armored fire support capability intended to shield tank formations and assist assault troops under the conditions of high-density anti-armor fires and pervasive reconnaissance now defining the war in Ukraine. The Russian Ministry of Defense said the crews belong to a Guards tank regiment within the division, which operates under Russia's center grouping, and that the training cycle concentrates on rapid engagement and concealment techniques designed to reduce exposure time while delivering heavy suppressive fire. The emphasis on speed to the firing line, rapid target servicing, and immediate displacement reflects a battlefield where drones, artillery, and loitering munitions punish static positions, and where armored formations must suppress dismounted anti-tank teams before they can cue follow-on strikes. The reported training events focus on the BMPT's organic direct fire weapons, especially its paired 30mm autocannons and hull-sponson grenade launchers, which are optimized for defeating the kinds of targets that historically punish tanks in restrictive terrain. Dismounted anti-tank teams, firing points in buildings, trench systems, and light armored vehicles. Russian officials described live fire sequences in which crews execute a high-speed move to a firing line, engage multiple target sets, then practice concealment and displacement, mirroring the shoot, shift, and survive rhythm that has become essential against counter-battery fires, loitering munitions, and drone-directed strikes. At the center of the drill are the BMPT's twin 2A42 30mm cannons, a high rate of fire system using 30 x 165mm ammunition with selectable feed and a stated maximum effective engagement envelope that extends to roughly 4,000 meters in the training narrative. The Ministry of Defense explicitly cited engagements with the 2A42 out to 4 kilometers, consistent with the cannon's known long-range capability when firing high-explosive incendiary types, while armor-piercing effectiveness is typically shorter and highly dependent on target aspect and protection level. The 2A42 family is designed for variable cyclic rates, allowing crews to manage barrel heating and ammunition expenditure while sustaining suppressive fires. The other weapon highlighted in the exercise is the AGS-17, automatic grenade launcher, employed at ranges out to about 1,500 meters in the reported training. In practical tactical terms, the AGS-17 fills the short to medium-range dead zone where a tank's main gun can be inefficient for area suppression but where infantry with shoulder-fired weapons remains a lethal threat. The AGS-17 is a 30mm automatic grenade launcher with a sighting range around 1,700 meters and a cyclic rate of approximately 400 rounds per minute. Characteristics that make it particularly useful for saturating window lines, reverse slopes, tree lines, and trench apertures with fragmentation effects that can force defenders to break contact or lose the ability to aim anti-armor weapons. While the Ministry of Defense account emphasized guns and grenade launchers, the BMPT's broader combat value comes from its layered, mixed armament suite, which typically includes anti-tank guided missiles alongside the autocannons and machine guns. The 9M121 Autocannon family offers a maximum flight range of about 6,000 meters and a top speed exceeding 500 meters per second, with warhead options spanning tandem heat and high explosive variants intended to defeat armored targets, suppress fortified firing points, and engage manpower in prepared positions. In a combined arms fight, this missile layer gives BMPT crews a way to reach beyond cannon range against point targets such as armored fighting vehicles in hull-down positions or hardened strongpoints that demand precision effects. The unit described in the release, a Guards Tank Regiment of the 90th Guards Tank Division, fits the profile of a formation used to generate armored mass for assaults, breakthroughs, and exploitation when supported by infantry, engineers, artillery, and electronic warfare. Within that construct, The BMPT is best understood as an escort and overwatch vehicle that trades the troop-carrying function of infantry fighting vehicles for a heavier concentration of stabilized direct fire and protection comparable to a tank chassis. The Ministry of Defense description of training both in interaction with tank crews and independently in support of assault units reflects this dual use. Close escort in a tank-heavy formation and standoff overwatch for infantry pushing through built-up areas or complex terrain. The tactical techniques cited, concealed firing from natural cover and fighting in populated areas, are central to why the BMPT concept exists. In urban combat, tanks can be constrained by limited main gun traverse arcs, slow target handoff, and the need to preserve main gun ammunition for hardened threats. A BMPT can keep a continuous stream of 30mm bursts and grenade launcher salvos on likely ambush points while the tank remains poised to defeat heavy armor or breach fortifications. The paired autocannons also provide elevation and tracking flexibility that can be relevant against targets appearing at upper floors, ridgelines, or in fleeting windows of exposure, a persistent problem in towns and industrial zones across eastern Ukraine. In the wider war, Russia's center grouping has been a major element of Moscow's ground campaign in the Donetsk theater, including pressure along axes that open routes toward the Pokrovsk area and the administrative boundary toward Dnipropetrovsk Oblast. Open-source assessments in 2025 repeatedly referenced elements of Russia's 90th Tank Division operating in the Novopavlivka sector and participating in offensive efforts aimed at advancing toward or along the Donetsk-Dnipropetrovsk boundary, illustrating how the division has been used as a maneuver formation in contested, attrition-heavy terrain. The decision to push BMPT crews through a focused gunnery and urban fighting syllabus should therefore be read less as a symbolic exercise and more as a practical attempt to field a small but specialized capability that can keep armored assaults moving under the constant threat of anti-tank fires and drone-enabled targeting. What the training underscores is that in this war, armored survivability is increasingly tied to time and exposure and the ability to rapidly suppress the shooters who cue precision fires. A BMPT's value proposition is not that it replaces tanks or infantry fighting vehicles, but that it compresses multiple suppression tools into a single protected platform that can accompany armor at the speed of the assault, especially in close terrain where dismounted threats and short-range ambushes remain decisive. Whether that advantage scales depends on availability and integration, but the reported emphasis on rapid engagement, concealment, and urban tactics suggests Russian commanders see BMPT crews as a niche enabler for the kind of combined arms assaults still central to the current phase of the conflict.